Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
The Soulful World music artist, Liron Man, Vegan, Part 1 of 2. Continue watching to find out more.
When you visit Kabardino-Balkarian, you might hear the local people say, "Günü Elşibolsun," to you. It means, "have a nice day," in the Karache-Balkar language. I'm Sergey. The noble people of Kabardino-Balkarian Republic join you on your journey to our true heavenly home. Welcome to our program, The Soulful World Music Artist, Liron Man, Vegan, Part 1 of 2. The term world music was coined in the early 1960s and refers to the type of music that embraces a wide range of styles associated with different cultures, ethnicities, and traditions around the world. The musicians use conventional or unconventional instruments and often sing in different languages. In the past decade, one of the emerging artists in this category who has attracted much media attention and global audiences is Liron Man from Israel. A self-taught handpan player and a certified yoga instructor, Liron's music is not constrained by set rules, but rather creative, spontaneous, meditative, and spiritual. For those who don't know, handpan is a relatively new instrument created in the year 2000 by Felix Rohner and Sabine Schare in Bern, Switzerland. Made of two half shells of steel glued together and hollow on the inside, the instrument looks like a UFO and has a rich overtone with ethereal and hypnotic qualities. Supreme Master Television team had the privilege of interviewing Liron Man in December 2019. Liron recounted his musical journey and how he started to play the handpan.
When I was 6 years old, I was walking with my dad in the shopping mall. I noticed a musical instrument shop in the shopping mall, and I saw a piano, and I was really attracted to it, and I pointed out for my dad, "I want this," like a kid. And we couldn't afford a piano right away, so my dad bought me a small keyboard, and I started playing with it. And shortly after that, my dad signed me up for piano classes, and that's how I started my journey. So for me, I always loved playing music. I played since I was a kid. I played piano, I played different flutes, and I played guitar and other percussive instruments, and also other string instruments like mandolin and a little bit like bouzouki and saz. I was always attracted to musical instruments, but I never quite found the instrument that I was looking for, because I always like to tap on things, like whether I'm on the table eating, or if I'm walking in the street or something, I either tap on my body or tap on the table. But at the same time, I like percussive playing with my hands. I also like very much melody and harmony to be able to tell a story through a melody, through some notes, musical notes. So when I saw the handpan, right away I fell in love with it. One, because of the sound of the handpan. It's so beautiful and so inspiring. And two, I really liked the playability. What I mean is that you tap on the instrument with your hands, and at the same time that you tap, you get a rhythm, a melody, and harmony, and even overtones. It's such a beautiful way to play music, and that's what I was looking for since I was a kid. So because it's a new instrument, most of the responses I got in the beginning, now many more people know about it. And also because of internet, people exposed to the instrument before they see it the first time live, many times. But before that, when the instrument was still very new, and also it didn't have so much exposure on the internet, people usually come to you and they look at you like they're shocked, they're surprised. What is it? Where is it from? Is it from Africa? Is it from the East? Where is this instrument from? And usually they're surprised. You can see even like the child from inside of them coming out and really get excited. And I think this is some quality that music has on people, and also the element of surprise. So many people used to come walking, for example, from far away and tell me, oh, I heard the sounds from far away. I didn't know where it's coming from. And I just followed the sound. It was so beautiful. I wasn't sure if it's a harp or a piano or a guitar. And then I come close and I see you. And I never saw this instrument before. And I think many handpan players get the same reaction like that. So usually what you see is the people really excited to discover that there are still new instruments being invented, and especially when they sound so beautiful.
Let's now listen to the handpan performance by Liron, accompanied by the guitarist Simone Moore and composed by Lumino. The piece is called Kafila, which means caravan in Arabic. Radiant viewers, we'll now pause for a moment to hear a brief message. We'll return shortly. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. Welcome back to our program on the indigenous Israeli musician Liron Man. Liron released an album titled Solo con ellos, or Only with Them, in Spain a few years ago. Them in the title refers to the angels that accompany us into this world, according to Liron. They are always with us and they will accompany us when we leave this world. It is a wish to be always with the angels, to recognize their presence, he explained. The album was recorded in 5 different countries, including Israel, Canada, Spain, Italy, and India. Now let's hear Liron as he shares with us his experience in recording the album.
Recording the album took me about 9 months, recording and editing of the album. I went to 4 different countries to record the album and recorded the album with 19 musicians from all around the world and over 30 musical instruments in the album. So it was my own journey as a musician to kind of reach out to all the musicians that I met around the world while I was touring, while I was traveling, and say, hey, I really enjoyed playing with you in the past. Let's do something together. And I'm recording an album, so why don't you put your own input? As you are part of my process in my life as a musician, you should be documented on this album, because this album represents my progress. So really going from city to city, from country to country, recording this album was such a great experience. It felt really like giving life to music. All my amazing friends, my amazing musician friends that joined on this album, I always say that I am the least good musician on this album. All the other musicians are just amazing and doing such a great job. And that's why I think it sounds alive, the album. Even though we recorded it piece by piece, part by part, it still has a feeling of like a live performance. So currently living in China, every 2 months I create new collaboration with different instruments. Mainly local instruments, Chinese traditional instruments. So I had a collaboration with p1o2, and I had collaboration with guzheng and guqin, and erhu already long time ago, and pipa, and many different instruments, dizi, so many different traditional instruments, also from Mongolia, so the matochin, and the Mongolian singing. And so currently I don't have like a specific project, but my life mission as a musician is to keep studying and keep looking for new directions for music. And that's what I'm doing currently, and I hope to keep doing the same for the rest of my life, because this is what keeps the fire inside me going, as in my own personal life, my professional life as well.
Now let's listen to another beautiful piece called Noya, which means the beauty of God in Hebrew, composed by Lumino, with the handpan by Liron and guitar by Simone. For more information on Liron Man and his music, please visit facebook.com/Liron Man. Splendid viewers, thank you for your company today during our show. The Soulful World music artist Liron Man, Vegan, Part 1 of 2. Please return next Thursday for Part 2. Up next is Building Communities Through Veganism with Nitin Mehta, MBE, Part 1 of 2, right after Noteworthy News. May beautiful, inspirational, and uplifting music fill our hearts, and may all beings on this precious planet be the fountain of love for each other.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/AJAR.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule et suprememastertv.com/AJAR.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/AJAR.
Наши программы предлагают много языков. Пожалуйста, посмотрите suprememastertv.com, /schedule и suprememastertv.com, /AJAR.